Welcome to Guide Mia. Today we're going to talk about batch aligner production with OrthoPlus DesignBot. For years, growing an aligner lab meant one thing. More cases, so more technicians. More technicians, so more computers to buy and people to train. And the quality of the plan quietly depended on who happened to be on shift that day. So here is the question this cookbook asks. What if growth stopped meaning headcount, and you could bring an entire design team into a single computer? This is the ceiling every small lab eventually hits. Each case still needs scan repair, segmentation, tooth setup, staging, real hours, every single time. So the only way to take on more work was to add more hands. And every new hand brought its own small variations. Growth and consistency ended up pulling against each other. So we turned the idea around. Instead of adding people and computers, one computer becomes a whole design department. DesignBot is the batch runner that comes with OrthoPlus, it is not a separate purchase. And the work it automates, the AI segmentation, the model fixing, the tooth setup and the staging, is all included from the entry tier. And here is the whole operation. You point DesignBot at a folder of incoming scans, pick a place for the results, and decide how many cases run at once, up to 8 in parallel. You hit dry run to confirm which cases it matched, then start. Then you close the laptop. 10 cases or 300, it simply works through them. While you are gone, it repairs and normalizes each scan, runs the tooth segmentation, builds the initial setup and stages the movements, case after case, at machine speed. It does not replace your expertise. It clears the repetitive work off your desk, so the only thing waiting for you in the morning is the clinical call. And this is what actually changes, it is not really about speed. When every case runs the same pipeline, your lab finally has one voice. A doctor gets the same quality whoever was in that day. Delivery dates turn into promises you can keep, so the practice books the fitting appointment with confidence instead of waiting to hear back. That reliability is worth as much as the margin. And you start exactly where you are. Everything the batch engine needs lives in the starter tier. When your doctors begin sending cone beam or facial scans, Studio takes those as input. And when you are ready to design aligners for direct printing, add retainers, trim paths and mid-treatment restarts, that is enterprise. You grow the plan as the work grows, never before. DesignBot is not a tool you babysit. It is an AI coworker on your bench, the one that keeps working long after you have logged off. You come back in the morning, and the overnight batch is already done, every case designed and waiting in your results folder, ready for the one part of the job that always needed you. So this is the real shift. You no longer grow by hiring, you grow by batch. The part of the job that never truly needed a human is finally off your plate. A two-person lab can take on the volume that used to demand a floor of technicians, and it competes on judgment, not on headcount. That is a business that scales without scaling its overhead. Want the full walkthrough, the folders, the settings, the first batch from end to end? It is all in the cookbook. Head to cympha.com in the cookbooks section and read, we bring an entire design team into your computer. That's cympha, the virtual lab where growth means more intelligence, not more headcount.